Welcome. Wednesday it is, 1st of December. Here we go. Hope you got your advent calendars all open this morning. What a time to be in the financial markets. The opportunities are just off the scale. The levels are holding really well in almost everything, and the potential for profit, we're seeing 100 pip trades in a day. We haven't seen that for a long time. So really off the scale at the moment. I'm praying this lasts. I think it probably will. Obviously, this COVID thing isn't going away. The inflation thing isn't going away. Stock markets are, overvalued by a lot of metrics. We've got nice patterns developing in a lot of markets, really going well. We've got some good trends to follow as well. I mean, this really is a golden scenario right now. Yesterday in the S&P, we had a buy down at, what was my level? 45.60, 45.50. That was the exact low. So we were short for the move down after the Head and Shoulders neckline break. Head and Shoulders, there's the neckline. That was the revisit for the sell. Bang, straight to the buy opportunity and a low for the day. Bang on the best support of the day. And now we're bouncing back off there. Now, I think the bounce will be restricted. I don't think this is the start of a new bull run, actually. And that's not like me to say that about stock markets. I'm always a bull because it's always been a case of buy the dip. But I think it's different this time. We'll see. I just think we've got a bit further to go on the downside. So watch that support level again today, but don't be surprised if it breaks eventually. It's holding up way better than the S&P and especially the Dow Jones, but that resistance level around the 16,400, 16,450, that keeps working. And I do believe that we are building that head and shoulders pattern that I've talked about, but we need a break below 16,000. Excuse me, in order for that to complete and that we get the sell signal. Yesterday's low was 16,068. So at the moment, we're just ranging between the support and the resistance level. We'll see which way it breaks, but obviously, I think it's probably going to be to the downside. Dow Jones just keeps going down. It's definitely, it certainly seems to be developing a bear trend. It actually didn't have a bearish engulfing candle on the weekly chart, funnily enough, and it didn't have a bearish engulfing candle on the daily chart either. It just rolled over and went down, but it did form that head and shoulders pattern and it is appearing to go lower. I don't see any reason to buy it at the moment, even though we are a little bit oversold on the slow stochastic on the daily chart, but I still think there's further room to the downside. WTI was a big mover yesterday, and again, levels beautiful. And I'll be honest with you, crude is one that I struggle with sometimes. The levels are not always bang on accurate, but with yesterday it really was. Contract actually isn't the futures, so we bounced a little bit above my support level for the January future, which was 64.60, 64.30, and that was actually the exact low for the January contract. But this market now, well, look, we're hitting resistance. I've got my resistance. Where have I got it? 69.00, 69.40 for the futures contract, and this cash is just a little bit higher at 69.70, but as you can see, we are approaching the first resistance level, so that could get interesting for crude. It has been just beautiful. We've been buying it down at 17.82, 17.79. It's been bouncing off. It's been hitting the resistance levels. Yesterday it broke lower, and I thought that's it. Gold's going to collapse. Now it's very volatile and it's confusing me. I'm actually not even going to look at it today. I sold it on the break below 80. And then it's raced up to 17.94 today. So I don't really understand what's going on. I'm going to have to leave it alone. Gold's been very kind to us, but I'm not going to go and throw all the profit back at it at a stage when I don't really understand what's going on. Aussie dollar was great yesterday. We hit the support level at 70, 70, 70, 50. Market was oversold. It was up to 100 pips profit on that short from the resistance level at 71.50, 71.55 from the day before. So that's beautiful. And we've bounced nicely. Now, where have we got to? 71.40. So we're back up to my resistance level. Where are we? I've got 71.70, 71.90 in today's report. Where did we get to? 71.70. There we go. 71.72. So if you've caught that, I think we may have actually hit that resistance level before I issued the report. I remember it being hit. Fortunately, I managed to just get in on a very small trade. Anyway, Aussie dollar remains, the outlook remains negative to me. We've fallen at the first resistance. We don't have anything bullish on the daily chart candle-wise. We are in a bear trend, so I'm happy still selling into resistance, and that resistance certainly has worked today. But we do have that strong support down at 70, 70, 70, 50. So just watch that for today. I think we'll probably retest it, and I think it'll probably give way eventually, but maybe not yet because we're quite oversold. So we could trade sideways for a little bit, but if we trade sideways in a 100 pip range, happy days. You know, we can still make some good money on that. Kiwi was another beauty. So we went straight to strong support at 67.80, 67.60. What was the low yesterday? 67.70. Okay, bang on the support level. In fact, right in the middle of the range. So longs are doing really well. We've bounced to 68.62. Now I've got my resistance level. Where have I got it? 68.70, 68.80. So we didn't quite get there. We missed the resistance by 8 pips. Yeah, and I've got a sell order in there which I've missed. So I haven't managed to get short that one. But that is the resistance level of the day if we retest it. So again, 100 pip range. We might just establish ourselves within that 100 pip range. We will see. Aussie yen levels beautiful again. Where are we? Aussie yen up the top here. So we had strong support 67.70. Hang on, I need to get rid of some of these. Aussie yen has been absolutely lovely. We were selling up here around that 81.10, 81.30 level. Went straight to the support level at 80. Now, what did I have yesterday? 80.10, 79.90. 80.10, bang on the nose. That was my very strong support level. We were trying longs down there. So if you did manage to get in, I realise it only just clipped the upper end of the range of my buy level. So you may not have managed to do that. I must admit I didn't. But we've now raced straight back up to my sell level, which is for today. Sorry, I've got to look at my notes because I've got so much going on. Strong resistance at 81.40, 81.60. You can see why. One of the reasons anyway is a 23.6% fib. Now, if you've got into the short there, what is that high? 81.36. So that's bang on the short. It looks like we will retest that strong support level, but it might hold again. So, you know, we'll see if we range in between those two levels. Some profit in the other yen pairs, euro yen, dollar yen. I think CAD yen was a bit tricky. But anyway, I'm not going to look at them. Can't look at every trade that worked yesterday. Now, the euro was a good one. We had finally we got up to the resistance level at 113.50, 113.70. Stops above 113.85. We got to 113.82. So that worked nicely. We're just drifting lower. I have to say that the euro is not actually the most exciting pair to trade at the moment. It's relatively stable compared to the Aussie yen, the Kiwi dollar. So I'm not playing with it that much, but I am playing with the dollar CAD, which has been pretty good. Now, we keep having these pullbacks. That's out of date. You'll know from my report today that my level is 127.20, 127.00. Now, we've only got down to 127.25, so the support level definitely held. We didn't actually get a chance to jump in. You know, this is a real nice bull trend, so I am happy buying into support, but admittedly didn't quite get to it today. I actually did jump in 5 pips early because as I was writing my report, I thought, well, this is going to go. Don't want to miss it. But anyway, we'll see if we revisit. But if you're still holding along because of the bull trend, you can be reassured that the first support level has held and we should continue to push higher. DAX overran the support level yesterday before it bounced. Could be forming a head and shoulders pattern in there. I'm going to keep an eye on it. The FTSE was actually the best of the 3 European markets. Well, actually, the Euro stocks did well as well, but the FTSE hit the best support level of the day and bounced right off it. So that really works too. Anyway, we're lots of fun at the moment. If you are participating in the financial markets, good luck to you. Hope the reports are helping you. As always, any questions or any comments, please do leave them for me and I will do my best to answer them as quickly as possible. Join me tomorrow, which will be Thursday. Thanks very much.